Hey everybody, welcome to Cities Skylines. This is a city building game made by a developer called Colossal Order and distributed by my favorite publisher, Paradox Interactive. They put out a ton of great games, and this appears to be another great one. We're going to start a new game, and I've played this a little bit already to kind of get the hang of some of the things. Let's go. I don't think I've done much in Lagoon Shore. So let's try this one out. And I'll do a little bit of maybe an explanation. Oh, let's pause it. A little bit of an explanation of what we do in the game and how we play it and how it kind of starts out. But we'll get into this too. So we start out with this square. We can purchase additional lots next to it, roughly the same size. Just adjacent tiles. But for now we have this area, and this is where people will enter our city. So we need to build some kind of an entrance there, and then we need to start putting in zoning for houses and businesses and industry and that kind of thing. So let's go into the road section here, and we've got a whole bunch of blacked out roads that we can't really use, but if we put down just one little strip of regular road, suddenly a whole bunch of them unlock. I don't really know why they're kept. I guess so that you don't end up accidentally just putting down a whole bunch of one-ways right off, but we are actually going to do that. We're going to put down a one-way and make a roundabout right at the entrance. So we can put down, there's a few different kinds. You can put down a straight road, or you can put down a curved road, or we can put down more of a free-form road, which is what we are going to be doing, but not with that section. So, one way, freeform. Let's make a roundabout here. Try to make it circular. Try to go at 90 degrees. Let's get rid of that section and redo that. There we go. So like, actually let's get an overhead view here. So like that and then that. There we go. That looks all right. Now we need to connect some branching roads off of that. We're going to go to the 4-lane road, and we're going to have one coming out. Actually, let's go back to the straight road. We're going to have one coming out this ways. And we're going to have another one coming out this ways. And now we need to link up our highways. So this is the one leaving, so we're going to have to come out like that. And then this is the one entering, and it's not going to let us put it down right now. So let's get rid of that one. Now it'll attach. And now I think we can connect that one back up. There we go. It ends up being kind of bulbous on that side, but I wonder if we can fix that. Let's see if we can. So let's go... Oh, no, wait. We want one-way freeform. There we go. So let's go... Like, no, that's not gonna look good. Let's bring... let's bring that part out like that, and then go... like that. That's a little bit better. So there's our roundabout. There's our main roads. We're gonna put the commercial coming off over in kind of this area, I think, and then residential will be out this way. And then we're gonna have our industry and power and whatnot over there. So let's put a crossroad. Oh, let's go back to straight road. Let's put a crossroad in there. We'll bring it out to here. Now, I've been playing around with this a little bit, and I've discovered some kind of neat things that you can do. Let's go... So I want to make a neighborhood, basically. And one of the things that you can do is kind of force buildings to build of a certain size. And if we just zoned everything in as it is, then we'd end up with a whole bunch of large buildings that take up a large block of space. But if we zone it so a whole bunch of little ones show up, it actually looks a little bit neater, I think. Let's get another main road coming like that, and then we'll bring this... Actually, let's extend... Let's extend that. And then reconnect that there. So that'll be our first kind of neighborhood. And we want to do one way? Where do we want to put this to begin with? There, I think. So we'll bring it down to here. Actually, that's got to go one more. Let's do one way. We'll bring it down to there. No, that's too far now. There was good. Oh, come on, really? There. Yes. Bring it down to there. And then back like that. Actually, I am doing that wrong. There. So we'll bring it like that. So we'll have a one-way in here to kind of reduce traffic. And then we'll have another road. Do we want it to be one way? You know what? Let's just... So there to there. There we go. No one way there. Let's put... In the middle, we'll have a road coming in here. And then... I'll have like a cul-de-sac kind of thing. There. Okay. That'll be our first kind of neighborhood thing. Let's put some roads over on this side for our commercial. 1, 2, 3. So it's got to be there. That'll be our kind of commercial district, and then over here will be the industrial. So let's get a power station in here. We're going to put down a coal plant right there, a little bit of ways away from all of the other stuff. Let's run power. So when we're putting down power lines, actually we don't want to put down the power lines first, but I'll explain it first, is that you got these little bluish blob areas on the ground, and that indicates areas where you have power. So if you put the power line in, you got to connect bluish blobby areas to other bluish blobby areas to actually get the power to them, rather than connecting individual buildings. The first thing we want to do is we want to put some water systems in. So we got the water pumping station and the water drain pipe. The water drain pipe puts out sewage, and the pumping station brings in fresh water. And then if you look at this river here, it's got these little white arrows showing which way the water's flowing. So we want to put the pumping station upstream from the sewage, which will pump out down over there. Otherwise, you're going to be pumping in dirty water. So there we go. We connected those with a pipe. Let's put another pipe coming out to there. And we'll extend it that way. And then we need to run some pipes. Kind of overlap almost. Get that whole area covered. There we go. Okay. So now we need to do the zoning. So we have residential, we have commercial, and we have industrial. Down here they give the little indicators for them, so This is residential, this is commercial, this is industrial. Obviously, commercial or residential is completely full because we have no inhabitants at all, so people want to move here. Nothing for commercial industrial because we don't have anybody living here yet. So if we were going to fill this in, we have various ways of doing it. We could put in just the kind of fill the whole thing, each of these areas, or we could draw them, or we could use a little paintbrush and just actually paint them in, either small or large. We're going to draw ours, except for the industrial. Let's do the industrial first. So that's just, we're going to put, all of that is industry. But for the residential, we're going to go in here, and we're going to go like this. So I don't want any housing on this street specifically. I would like to keep that clear housing. So what we're going to do is this. So this way, we can force housing to only appear in these little tile areas. Rather than, because if we zoned a big area like this, well then that's going to be one house and it's going to hold 4 families. But if we did it here, you know, it's going to be one house that holds 4 families. But if we do it like this, then we'll be able to get in 8 families in that same area. It'll be a lot more dense. And in my opinion, it'll look a lot more like an actual city block. So this side we'll do like that. Nope, there's going to be houses on that side, so... Actually, this one we can extend like that. Then over here we'll do like this. Opposite on this side. That side we'll leave for now. Actually, no, we don't want 3 there, because then we can do this. There we go. Let's go like that. And then this one maybe we'll make it 3. We'll leave that open for now. Let's go back here. And then in the middle. Okay, I think that's all we can do with that for now. Let's put in some commercial. We'll put some commercial along here. Let's go with slightly larger plots. Then we'll just kind of stagger them along, and then we can put some in them between them. Oop. So we'll go like that. We'll do some more on the opposite side. There we go. Okay, so I think we're ready to get things going. We'll go to the power thing. We're going to have to run power lines over here somewhere. Oh no, we gotta run it up to the water plant for sure. So let's do that. There we go. Okay. Let's get up to max speed, and we should start seeing some housing going up. There we go. People building houses. We need to connect power line to them. Once we get a good area to attach them to the blobby things. Can we run it right? No. Ooh, ooh. You know what? We didn't have anything on that side of the street, did we? There we go. People got power. Power and water. And they're moving into their little kind of shack places. Got businesses going up over here. Kind of a sandy lots in between them. Lots of sand, actually. I don't know why. Why would you rip up the grass to put down a house? But Whatevs, I guess. Hey, little dog houses. We still have demand for residential, so they're going to keep building houses for a little while, and then we'll get more demand for industry and commercial. People moving in, here they come. Going around a roundabout. Traffic flowing nice. Getting into their cul-de-sac. I like it. Getting some industry over here, looking good. We're losing money every month. That should start improving when we get more people moving in. Because we are currently only using like half the residential lots that we possibly could. So we still have a fair bit of room to expand here with what we have. I think all the middle ones are developed there. So let's put down... Fill in those with residential areas. We can fill in these and all along. So this isn't really accessible. So let's go back 4 on that one. There we go. And we can fill in those. And there's a house there, so let's put one next to that. Let's fill in along there, in between these guys, in between these guys, and these guys, and to there, and then along that stretch, and along this stretch, between these houses. There we go, so we got more room for more houses. Should start seeing them building up in there. Yeah, there they go. Very neat. People actually putting trees up, too, on their property. That's kind of nice. Everybody's got a satellite dish. Very popular these days. We're still good for commercial. We can get some smaller buildings if we zone in between these ones now. And I think we're still good for industry, yep. We're almost not losing money. Starting to run out of space. Kind of. We've still got a lot of property on this side. Nobody's moving in there. Anyway, the reason I like doing it this way is that it just ends up looking, I think, a little bit more realistic to what you'll see in an actual city, where you have a lot of, you know, smaller houses really close together, rather than suburb-style larger ones, which we could put in. And we will put in different areas, but to start with, I'd like this nice little denser housing situation. Can put any more in... Yeah, we can fill in between these. And there. Between these guys. Let's go like that on that one. We can fill in there now. And there. Those ones. Those ones. These ones. between these guys. Oh, and we've achieved a population of 460, making us a little hamlet. Unlocks taxes and loans. Can take out a loan, we can meddle with the taxes, we can build a garbage dump or a landfill site, a medical clinic, and an elementary school to raise our property values. So maybe we'll put a school in here. And we'll mirror this on this side, and we'll put a school over there, maybe. Leave space for one. Oh, we're getting demand for commercial. Okay. Let's fill in those. And those. Put another house there. There we go. Still a few empty lots that nobody's moving into yet. They will eventually. Okay, let's, it looks like all those commercial already filled up. Alright, let's put some more in then. Let's put a couple larger ones on this side. Spice it up a little bit. Make it a little more varied. And let's boost up the speed to maximum here. See if we can get this stuff filled in before we build another neighborhood on the other side here. Oh, we need to do a garbage dump too. Yeah, let's put a garbage dump in. We're gonna need more room for industry here anyway. Let's put it in behind. So we'll take out that building and we'll put it back here. Along there seems fine. Putting a one-way road in. Go like that. Connect them there. There we go. So they want a garbage dump. How about one right there? Because the garbage dump is pretty cheap. And we'll zone that in as industrial. And then eventually we'll be able to move those power lines. Actually, could we right now? Not quite yet. Well, what we can do... Let's pause. Let's get rid of that line and that line. And bring that over here and then over to that lobby. And then we can fill that in with industry. Come on, guys, build your houses already. They are slowly filling them in. But we're getting higher demands, so maybe we should just build... Maybe we should just build another area. So this goes this way, and like that, and around... No, it's a two-way street, right? Yes. Okay. Let's do another two-way street then. So coming... like that. And then... I think we went like this. Yeah, because I remember making that mistake. There we go. Okay. And we'll zone this side in... Actually, where are those blobby things for the power now? Could we... Oh, they're all connected! Okay, we can get rid of this line entirely. There we go, so now we're just sending the power out to the water place. And we'll put in... housing on this side then. Let's do this. And like this. And we'll leave this empty because we may as well use up that space. Well, we can't until we get houses in these areas first. I'll leave that one too. There we go. Okay. Are these guys watered? Some of them are. Let's bring another pipe. There we go. Everybody got water. Everybody got power. Get more demand for commercial. Get some other businesses going up in here. Big Bite Burger. Pop Soda. Yakisoba Tasty Noodles. Mmm, noodles. Jubilee. Something or other. The something of the future. The cars of the future. Go Nuts Donuts. Lots of Pop Sodas. Another Go Nuts Donuts. More Yakisobas. People love their noodles in this town. Noodles, donuts, and assorted soft drinks. Okay, so now we have some area that we could put in a school. That's the clinic. Where's the school? Here. We have room, and it looks like that's going to be fairly decent coverage of the area. So that's the kind of the green tint on the roads shows you what areas are kind of will be serviced by it. So that's probably good. And now we're low on cash. A lot of people are happier. We got some educated people, maybe some different kind of businesses moving in to employ them. Let's put our speed up at max here again. Getting some more commercial development. Let's zone in the opposite side of the street here too. Put a big spot right there. Fill in all the areas that didn't have anything. Now, the one downside of doing it like this is that these areas end up employing a lot fewer people. Which is why we end up with a lot more demand for them. But like even this one's a huge thing and it only employs 4 people. Whereas this is just one little thing and it employs 2. So if we had 3 of these, we'd end up with more workers in that same area. Still, it's nice to have some variety, I think. So we're getting decent population growth. We can put some more housing areas in here. All along here. In there. See-through plastic jackets are in fashion. No one knows why. Hashtag fashion. Good to know. These can be filled in. Fill these in now. Looking good. I'm liking it. The neat thing is you can actually follow these people around. So we got these little kids here at the school. So we can actually click on the little kid. And then watch where he goes. Where are we at? There we go. Full speed. Now he's in class, I guess. Studying. He's an uneducated child. Presumably he'll get educated. That's why he's at school. Here he goes. Where's he going? Going home. Lives right there. That's convenient. At home. He's an educated teen now. At home and unemployed. So I guess we're going to have to get a high school eventually. Any more areas we can zone? There. There. Oh, and we are now a whirly village with a population of 900. Now we can buy the adjacent plots of land. We get access to districts policies, a second loan, industry specializations, services policies. We can put in a fire department or a police department and unique buildings, forestry specialization, agriculture specialization. Very cool, and I think perhaps a good point to end the episode. So once again, I'm Nightcat. Thank you guys for watching City Skylines. I'll see you next time. Take care.